Welcome to the India Denise Inner Circle, where queens level up, build empires, and walk in purpose. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Let's go.
India Denise, let's go. Started with a vision, now we're building empires. No more playing small, we aligning.
Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. So, of course, I'm late, so I apologize for being late. But we're going to get started in a second. I hope everyone is having an amazing Wednesday. What we're doing now is just checking to make sure we see myself live so we can see the comments. It's supposed to show up on the screen today, but if not, we want to make sure we have access to the comments. I got Naisha in the office with me today. Say, hey, Naisha. Hey, y'all. She's probably sick of me. Okay, so look like we live. She see the comments. So if y'all have any questions, Naisha is going to answer them if I don't see them on the screen, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started. So welcome, excuse me. Welcome to day 3. Welcome back. Welcome back. If you have been following along this week, you've been having some powerful conversations about money, taxes, and business growth. Day 1, we talked about why bookkeeping matters, the difference between revenue and profit, and why the IRS usually not the problem. And on day 2, we talked about why knowing your numbers matters, the importance of reviewing, your profit and loss statement, and separating business and personal financing, and why tax planning should happen before tax season. So today I'm going to talk about something that keeps many business owners stuck. Why do some business owners grow year after year while others stay in survival mode? And I think that's the best question to ask, right? As business owners, we look and say, oh, that business is growing, but I'm not growing and I'm not understanding why. So we're going to talk about why you're not growing, okay? And I want you to know that growth doesn't happen by accident. You have to have a plan. So many business owners think growth happen because somebody's lucky or someone have more followers or because somebody have a better product. But usually that's not the reason. The business that grows consistently have systems in place. They have a plan, they know where they're going, they know their numbers, okay? Successful business owners don't just ask how much money did they make. They ask how much profit did we keep? What are my expenses? What's my cash flow? What's my tax liability? And what goal am I working towards? Those questions are important to anyone who's running a business because if you don't know those answers, you don't have a vision, okay? Growth becomes difficult when you operate without visibility. The biggest reason the biggest reason I see businesses stay stuck is that they constantly reacting instead of planning something ahead. So sometimes they wait, right? They wait to tax season, they come in, they react. Their cash flow get tight, they react. They unexpected expenses shows up, they react. But successful business owners plan ahead. They prepare for taxes, they prepare for growth, they prepare to hire people, they prepare for opportunities. So the difference between the business owners that are surviving and the one that's scaling is planning. And so again, day 3, we're still talking about tax planning. So if you're looking at yourself and you say, hey, I've been in this industry so many years, why I haven't reached my goal, you haven't reached your goal because I guarantee you 9 times out of 10, you don't have a plan in place. Okay? And it's not just about a tax plan, it's about your systems. Do you actually really know your numbers? Can you hire people? Can you buy this equipment that you need? Can you actually have an office? Those questions you have to ask yourself, and you're supposed to know as a business owner, okay? A business owner should be healthy financially, okay? And so we want to talk about what a healthy business do. Y'all gonna be sick of me saying this, but they review their numbers every day. They understand their financial reports and they have a separate business financial system. They know their monthly profit, they set aside money for taxes, and most importantly, they do not wait until there's a problem to get help. They invest in guidance, they invest in education, and they invest in systems because they understand that growth requires structure. So if you don't get anything else from this live, understand if you want to grow your business, you have to have some type of structure in place, okay? Tax planning is growth. Many people think tax planning is only about saving money on taxes, but it's bigger than that. Tax planning helps you improve cash flow, make smarter decisions in your business, avoid surprises, and keep more of what you earn. Prepare for the future. Okay. It also helps with this generation wealth, right? We talking about we don't want to do generation wealth. I want my kids to be great. How can you save money for your kids and you don't know what kind of money you have, right? How can you put money to the side in accounts for your kids so they can be great if you don't know what you have going on? And the biggest thing I'm getting, oh, I want business funding. I want business funding, but you don't know your numbers. You know how many people reach out and say, I want business funding, but don't have a profit and loss statement? Y'all, nobody is going to give you money or any type of funding if you do not have your information together, okay? So it's very important. Make sure you know your numbers. And that's why I teach that tax planning is just not a tax strategy, it's a business strategy. And if you wait until tax season to think about taxes, you already behind, okay? So that's why exactly I'm hosting my upcoming webinar, Stop Overpaying Taxes. We're going to discuss common tax mistakes, missed deductions, tax planning strategies, and how business owners can legally reduce their tax burden. If you like more information on the registration, when it opens, type webinar in the comments, okay? And those who want to work with me on an ongoing level, I've been building something called the Inner Circle. The Inner Circle is something for business owners who are serious about their growth. We're going to focus on business finances, tax strategy, how much money you have, systems, making sure you're accountable, and actually build wealth for your kids, okay? And if you like information about that, comment Inner Circle in the comments, okay? So the business owners that growth is not always smartest, okay? They aren't always the biggest and they are not always the most prepared. So just because you see a business owner growing, just because you see when you see a business growing, I'm sorry, know that they are prepared. If you looking at yourself today and say I'm not prepared, then you need to create a plan. You need to stop operating your business in a reactive mode. So keep in mind that I am India Denise with Royal Financial Tax Services. And I want you to know that I'm a trusted expert. I give trusted advice and we show royal results. I want you guys to have an amazing day and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you for being part of the India Denise Inner Circle. Keep leveling up, keep building, and remember, you're already chosen. We'll see you next time. Stay in the circle.
You either in or you are.